conviction in December of 2020.
So I'm very confused because I see you're telling me that I got like 3 or 4.
When they put that on your, all of the charges. Your full name, just to be clear, is Russell Tom Sanford Brisboy. Is that right?
Russell Thomas Sanford Brisboy, yeah.
Thomas. Okay, thank you. All right, and Mr. Silverthorne, if you would enter your appearance.
Yes. Good afternoon, Dwayne Silverthorne from the Office of Public Defender. On behalf of Russell Sanford Brisboy, my appearance today is limited to this arraignment. He has requested appointment of a public defender.
All right, thank you. This is file 26-01457FY. So this is a complaint in the people of the state of Michigan versus Russell Thomas Sanford Brisboy. It is alleged, sir, that on or about May 31st, 2026, at the location of 6026 South Cedar Street, City of Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan. Sir, count 1 alleges that you did assault, batter, wound, resist, obstruct, oppose, or endanger Garrett Newton, a police officer of the Lansing Police Department that the defendant knew or had reason to know was performing his or her duties. That is contrary to law. It is a felony. Maximum penalty 2 years and or $2,000. A consecutive sentence may be imposed under Michigan law if the assault was committed in a place of confinement or for another violation arising from the same transaction. There is also a count 2 alleging same date and location that you did make an assault or an assault and battery upon the following person, an unknown female. That is contrary to law. It is a misdemeanor. Maximum penalty 93 days and or $500. A consecutive sentence may be imposed. Let me finish. No, let me finish. Then you'll get a chance to talk. A consecutive sentence may be imposed under Michigan law if the assault was committed in a place of confinement. One more thing here. You do have an habitual second offense. Let me finish, sir. Notice of intent to seek an enhanced sentence as a second habitual. Because you have a prior felony conviction in December of 2024, this becomes this could be a reason for the prosecutor to raise that charge or the penalty on this charge because you have a prior felony conviction.
So I'm very confused because I see 1 charge here, and you're telling me that I got like 3 or 4.
You have 2 charges, and let me tell you, when they put that on your copy, they don't have room to put all of the charges, so there's only 1 on there. This document, which is the charging document, gives all of the charges.
They've had me on the cement floor for like 3 days.
Sir, that's the purpose of an arraignment, is to advise you of the charges and the maximum penalties and set a bond.
Okay, so what can I get for a bond that's reasonable because I don't have a job?
Well, that's what we're going to talk about here in a minute. So, first of all, do you understand those 2 charges and the maximum penalty?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't assault anybody. I got a gun pointed at me by an officer and I fucking stuck my hand out like this and would not move. I would not move because I was scared for my life. I was scared for my life. I thought the man was going to shoot me.
Sir, I've told you the charges. Let me tell you that again. The first charge is for assault, resist, obstruct a police officer. And before you say anything, you are presumed innocent. I'm here to tell you what the charge is and the maximum penalty. The attorney, let me finish. Okay, because we're just going to have to end this if you don't participate. So the attorney is the person who's going to help you in the arraignment and get your bond today. There'll be another attorney that's going to be assigned to your case. Maybe it's Mr. Silverthorne, maybe it's not, but they will help you with the charges and have a trial if necessary. But right now, these are just allegations. These are charges, and you are presumed innocent. But if you want me to tell you what they are again, I will. Otherwise, we'll move forward.
Oh, man. I gotta get out of the cell, dude. I've been here for 3 days.
Okay, so the last charge is an assault or an assault and battery upon an unknown female. That's all the information I can tell you. You're gonna get information from, sir,
Who the fuck wants to know?
you can hear more about that when they get a police report.
I'm a horrible person.
Mr. Sanford Brisby, Brisboy, you understand the charges and the maximum penalties, is that correct?
Oh, I'm here right now. I don't feel good at all. Please move on.
Okay.
So I can get out of the cell. So they will let me out of the
Mr.
cell.
Silverthorne, were you able to discuss the charges with him this morning?
Not a lot. I mean, I talked to him, but I don't know much about his juvenile or his criminal record or
They need to be at a hospital,
failure to appear
not inside this jail cell right now.
because he wasn't responsive.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to advise you of your rights, Mr. Sanford Brisboy, because these are important. You have the following rights. You have the right to plead guilty, not guilty, or stand mute. You have the right to a trial by a judge or a jury. And at that trial, you can present or confront witnesses. If they would not appear, the court can order them to do so. You also have the right to a lawyer. If you cannot afford one, one can be appointed for you at court expense. Additionally, you are presumed innocent. If you are found guilty, it has to be beyond a reasonable doubt. Also, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or write can be used against you, and you always have the right to have a lawyer present with you at any time that you are questioned. Do you understand those rights, Mr. Brisboy?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, I understand that you're applying for an attorney, so we have 2 hearings set. Your first hearing is a probable cause conference. That is indeed a conference with you, your attorney, and the prosecutor to determine what issues there are and maybe if they can be resolved before the exam. That is a conference. That is Friday, June 12th. That is at 9:30 a.m. with Judge Ward. She is allowing you to appear by Zoom for that first conference. If you don't have access to Zoom, then you have to appear in person. That's courtroom 1 on the 6th floor. Now, the second hearing is a preliminary exam. What that is a mini trial or hearing to determine 2 things, sir. 1, whether by probable cause was a crime committed. Number 2, whether by probable cause were you the person who had committed the crime. That you have to appear in person, and that is Thursday, June 18th at 9:30 a.m. also with Judge Ward on courtroom 1 on the 6th floor. So, do you have the notice and the Zoom instructions, sir?
I need, thanks, right here.
Okay, good. You want to hang on to that? Most definitely. All right.